You know, when you kill an archmage, you think things will be easy from here on out. You're your own boss, no one else calling the shots. But then the real responsibility comes. Suddenly you have to solve everyone's problems. Everyone lets you know their numerous complaints about your hands-free approach to the position. Gods, if I could just take an airship and fly away from it all. Oh, good. More letters from Edwina. Keeps wanting to talk to me about some discovery she's made with those Dwemer schematics I fetched for her months ago. Gods give me strength.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Morrowind with Valdrin Celis. So today, in an effort to support the Morrowind modding madness of 2024, I figured I would show off a recently made quest mod called Beyond the Firmament. And this quest mod is started by speaking to our good old friend Edwina in the Aldaroon Mages Guild. You need to be at least, I think, wizard rank, master wizard rank, and you need to have finished her schematic quests that she asks you to pick up. So yeah, let's see what she has to say. Well, Archmage, I think it is time. The blueprints you showed me, the Dwemer airship, we've modified the design to sail not just the skies, but the Black Sea of space itself. It is being built in the Imperial City docks. We just need to assemble our crew. This is going to be the voyage of a lifetime, a voyage to the moons. Imagine what we'll discover among these celestial shores. All right, let's assemble our crew. We already have a mechanic and a Mananaut. Before we set sail, we'll need a brave captain to pilot the ship, an Astral Navigator to chart our course, and a ship's doctor to monitor our health. That's a good idea. Ask around our guild halls for an Astral Navigator. Himla here in the Aldaroon branch could serve as a ship doctor. As for who would fit the bill of a brave captain, well, I suggest speaking with the local shipmasters. Okay, tell me about the brave captain. Well, indeed, we are voyaging to a place no one has sailed before, and though in theory steering a sea ship and an airship should be similar, in practice it may prove more difficult. Speak to the local ship captains, see who they admire. Of course, the Slowed are rumored to be some of the most talented aeronauts in Tamriel. Such vile creatures with a penchant for necromancy. Oh yeah. Even if you could find one, I don't think I'd want one captaining our ship. What about the Astral Navigator? A keen student of the heavens is paramount for this voyage. The stars are our map, but our map is fickle and moves with the seasons. The constellations have power and are imbued with meaning, omen, and portent. This individual will be both our celestial scout and our augur. Ask around the guild halls, accept only the very best. And the doctor? Himla here in the guild is an awfully talented healer, good cook too, but he's always so busy with his own studies. You've got a way with people, Archmage. Perhaps you can help him see this voyage like none other. I am pretty convincing. I do have a personality of 73 now. Himla. Sounds like an Argonian to me. Himla, let me take you on a voyage of a lifetime. It's gotta be you.
You honor me. Please speak.
Always an honor, Nerevarine. How may I be of service? Do you want to become a doctor on my spaceship into the stars? Such marvels you speak of, Archmage. Dwemer technology, a voyage to the stars. Usually I would be honored to serve on such a venture. Regrettably, it is quite impossible. This is snail mating season. Not just any snail mating season. The stars are aligned in such a way that the very rare creature, the Sarginius snail, will emerge to breed. I must prepare an expedition of my own to the Bitter Coast and capture as many samples as possible. It will be many years and possibly even a century before such creatures will be seen in Vardenfell again. Well, if that's the case, maybe I can help you. The common swamp snail will be everywhere in the wet months, of course, but this is the Sarginius with its unique magical properties that I seek. But I can see you are no stranger to fieldwork, Archmage. Definitely not. Would you collect the samples for me? You will know it by its blue coloring and jewel-like shell. They only emerge in the cool of the night. Bring me 9 samples, enough to breed my own colony. I can study them aboard the ship and tend to the crew if they need my skills. You must be patient as they are elusive, Archmage. Then again, you could also try to find The Sargenius breeding grounds. Some do not believe that such a place exists, but others would argue that it must. I cannot say for sure, but the denizens of the Bitter Coast might know more. The grounds would need to offer adequate shelter, as well as enough greenery to sustain their diets. Such a place would be well hidden. It might be better to simply search the coast at night. Okay. So the Bitter Coast is like this region, I think, right? Okay, so we need to do that. We need to go to the other guilds and ask about a Astral Navigator. Do you have anything? There's plenty of astral enthusiasts in the guild, but if you want a real stargazer, someone who knows the heavens like the back of their hand and how to interpret their meaning, Ayleid is the one you want. She is based in the Caldera branch. Oh, thank you. Ayleid. Sounds like a Altmer to me. Ayleid is the one you want. She's usually off on some adventure or another. But on a clear night, you'll find her and her telescope somewhere high in the city. Ayleid stays away from the mountains, can't stand the cliff racers. Somewhere high in the city. What even is the tallest building in Caldera? The governor's mansion? I guess I'm gonna wait till maybe midnight? It is a clear night. She's on a roof somewhere with a telescope. Oh, there she is. Hey.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
You got a wicked set of hair there. Oh my, you startled me, Dark Elf. What brings you to my little perch over Caldera? I was contemplating the mysteries of the heavens. What do you know about it? I mean, truly know about the heavens above. Take the sun, for instance. If I were to press you, what would you say the sun is? It is a star, a sphere of white-hot plasma. How completely and utterly incorrect. What you would call the sun is in fact the largest tear in our reality. It is the main source of magicka in the world, providing a constant flow from Ethereus to Mundus. Let's try something seemingly more simple. What shape are the moons shining above us tonight? A circle? A circle? Do you understand the basic concepts of depth and perspective? Good grief. Spheres, Dark Elf, orbs, but they only appear as orbs. In truth, both the moons and Dominion planets are truly infinite in size and mass, entirely separate planes of existence. But mortal thoughts cannot conceive of the infinite. In an attempt to protect ourselves from the mind-destroying stress of the concept, our eyes reshape reality into the spheres we see above. That's incredible. Isn't it just quite the miraculous defense mechanism when you think about it? Such an incredible distortion of reality, and we learn it from a very young age. So, let's see if you've been paying attention to me. What exactly are the stars above us tonight? Faraway suns that appear smaller to our eye? Some are a little further away than others, yes, but they're simply smaller tears in reality, mirroring the larger one you call the sun, Mini Bosmer. So if I see spelling errors, I'm just going to read it as best I can. Like Mini Bosmer, I was raised with the belief that Y'ffre created day-night and the places between through the manner in which he interpreted the laws of time established by Anuel and applied them to Nirn. They also believe he is responsible for the movements of the stars, as to this day the realms, their windows to sway and wink to his song. I'm learning so much. The movement of the heavens is entirely predictable and trackable. I myself have spent a lifetime studying it. There's no need to use florid poetry like stars dancing to music to describe it. It's all in my charts and maps, clear and precise. There are some cosmic abnormalities, of course, but what field doesn't have some sort of fly in the proverbial ointment? Do you know about snails? I agree with Hemlaw. They are fascinating creatures, and is it a coincidence that their breeding conditions on Nirn come at the same time as the stars are at their widest? Stars can move, yes, but they can wax and wane as well. The past weeks have been some of the highest, is this supposed to be variance? Flows on records for many, many years. I suspect the two are linked, but I'd need to study them in order to deduce why or how. Would you like to be an Astral Navigator? I can't turn down the opportunity to study the Varliance, maybe that's what it's supposed to be, entropic flows up close, and it's important you have a true professional to guide you. I agree to join your crew, Archmage. I'll meet you at the Aldrune Guild shortly. Sweet. That's some sick hair. I wish my hair looked like that. I would have chosen that in the character creator if I could have. Can I use your telescope? No. It looks kind of cool. All right, well, one down. So we can either look for snails or go find a captain. I'm trying to think the closest shipyard from the Mages Guild. Shipyard. Sage Mora has some ships. We'll go here. All right, we'll talk to this guy because I think he's a legitimate NPC, not added by a mod. Brave Captain. A voyage to the stars. Pah. And I thought Hema Farseer's tales of adventure were far-fetched, but that takes the ship's biscuit. Ha ha ha. Who's that? She's the shipmaster operating in the rough waters around Dagon Fell. A tough old Nord. She sailed east across the Sea of Dreams to the feathered Podomiac Isles and as far west as the dread ports of Thras, where the silent dead unload slaves under the vile Slode. At least, that's the story she tells.
Is there something?
Can you take me to Dagon Fell? Yeah, you can. Sweet. Okay. Can we ask about Hamia? No. Oh, you're Hamia. Hey. I am Hamia Farseer, shipmaster of Dagon Fell. What is your destination? Do you want to become a brave captain? Airships, star sailing, not for me, friend. The sea is the only mistress I know, or want to know. But my younger brother, Fenrir, yearns for great adventure. He'd sail to Akavir and beyond if he could find a crew brave enough. He's shacked up with Griddle Halftroll in town. I don't think either of them are good for each other. My brother has always been a wild one, but he's one hell of a pilot. I've seen him sail through typhoons that would sink an Imperial battleship without spilling a drop of his Mazte. Okay, Gretel and Fenrir. This door refuses to open. It feels as though it has been barricaded on the inside. You'll have to find another way inside. I don't know. Yeah, this is the house. What's this then? You looking for trouble? Don't make me crack your job, bilge rat. I'm drinking, so leave me be. Tell me about your sister. She's damn good by rights and by blood. I'd know. It's my blood too. I hear you are a brave captain. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. See, I wouldn't shoot the scuttle with no man, woman, or blasted Daedra that won't drink with me. Drink, you say. This bottle's near done. Get 10 jugs, Omaste, from the world's end. Match me drink for drink and tell me your story. I can do that. I think I drank that much when I killed Gaynor, so won't be that big of a deal. All right, let's start drinking. You again, are you going to drink with me or just shoot the scuttlebutt? Let's drink. To your health, landlubber. Tell it from the start. You cockahoop mages found some dusty old plans and some ruins. And of course, you can't just leave a drawing on paper be, can you? Let's wet your gullet, red mullet. Let's drink around. So you're building a starship, dwarven work, risky, untested, could fall apart at a moment's notice. Then again, if the technology has lasted this long after they've gone in those ruins, perhaps there's something to it. And airships ain't unheard of if you're a well-traveled cove like myself. Anyway, down the hatch. Let's drink another one. I was a galley boy on a slowed slave float in my youth, you see. Long story, I took one too many risks in my wild days, and it cost me. Let's just say they don't handle much like a sea ship, I can tell you that. Like a toad waiting in treacle. You don't want a sea captain for a job like this, you need a professional pilot. Bottoms up. I've sailed from Soul Rest to Slaver's Spire. I've drunken fire wine with Daedra and brawled with blood Templars. But sailing to the stars, that's an adventure even my sister would balk at. Ha! That's a story to top even her tallest tales. Now drink. Drink. At least on the seas, the stars are fixed in height, even as they move across the heavens. But sailing towards them, you're asking for a real headache and plotting a sure course. Your guild navigator had better be the best, or we'll blow into the outer dark, and who knows what horrors fly there. I'm getting dry mouth just thinking about it, once more into the breach. I mean, the whole thing is crazy. You're crazy. It's in your eyes, plain as a periwinkle. But maybe I like a little crazy. Ooh. My favorite folk are a little touched by Sheogorath, see? Well, I do have his Bitter Mercy spear. Hey, you feeling okay there, bub? You look a little green around the gills. I'm fine. How are you doing? Har har, I thought you were about to spill your guts there. Better out than in, that's what I say. I think Shrek says that too. So I've heard your story. Even if this airship ain't just a figment of your fancy, there's a big problem. I won't take orders from no man, woman, nor even the Queen of the Drew herself, unless they sing with me. You don't truly know a man until you've sung with them, Dark Elf. Sure. Have you heard the song To See My Sistries? No? Haha, you're in for a treat. Listen close and then join me when you've got the hang of it.
I hugged the coast on the sea of ghosts and jumped at every whisper. May kind's fair kin get kissed to the end, but I'd rather see my sisters. So guide all hands through Dunmer lands and sing sax lil tongue twisters. Go drink and sing in Morrowind. I'd rather see my sisters. I'd rather see my sisters.
Oh boy. I was enjoying the music too much. I didn't hear what he said. Jumped at every whisper?
I hugged the coast on the sea of ghosts and jumped at every whisper.
May kind's fair kin get kissed to the end and jumped at every whisper.
I hugged the coast on the sea of ghosts and jumped at every whisper.
May kind's fair kin get kissed to the end, but I'd rather see my sisters.
What's this all
kissed to
about?
the end, but I'd rather see my sisters.
So guide all hands through Dunmer lands and sing saxiel tongue twisters. I think it's this one.
So guide all hands through Dunmer lands and sing sax lil tongue twisters.
Go and drink and sin in Morrowind. I'd rather see my sisters.
Go drink and sing in Morrowind. I'd rather see my sisters. I'd rather see my sisters.
You were a little out of key there, matey, but you've got heart. Hey, we can't all sing sea shanties as well as you. You really want this voyage, eh? I reckon Gridel's gonna bash my brains in if I stew here much longer. So if this airship of yours is skyworthy, I'll give the wheel a spin or two. It'll smell better than a slowed float, at least. Spit and shake my hand, Dark Elf. I'm the captain for your ship. You have your captain, Dark Elf. I'll steer you through the stars and gaze with you into places most mortals could only dare dream of. All right. So we got a captain. We got a navigator. We just need the doctor. All right. So we need to get to the Bitter Coast. The fastest way is probably like Narmak or something. Let's head to Satanine. I think this guy will take us to a couple of them. Yeah, let's go to Hla Oad. I think this is the Bitter Coast. I hope this is the Bitter Coast. At night along the Bitter Coast, if I have trouble finding enough, I could also search for the breeding grounds. People local to the Bitter Coast might know more. Okay. Sorry, snail breeding grounds, magic snail breeding grounds. I'm afraid I can't help you. Ask someone more familiar with the lands, a hunter or maybe a scout. Oh, there's some snails right there. Look how cute they are. I want to put some in my house. So we need 9, I believe. Snails. Oh, here's some. I'm glad this is actually the Bitter Coast. I was kind of worried that I was misremembering what area the Bitter Coast was. Okay, there we go. Here's some more snails. Couldn't find the breeding grounds, so figured I would just go for the snails. Okay. Let's head back to Aldaroon. Got your snails. Such beautiful creatures, such curious song. You have my sincere gratitude, Archmage. And now, as promised, let us speak of me joining your crew as a ship's doctor. It would be an honor and privilege to serve your expedition, Valdrencelis. I hope my skills will not be needed, but who knows how our bodies will cope in such strange places. All around me are familiar faces. Indeed, our very minds may be in peril. At least I shall have my snails to study in the quiet moments. Such voyages usually provide. Yes. I'm glad you have your snails, sir. We're about to go into the furthest depths of space, but at least we have snails. All right, how goes the quest to assemble our crew? They're assembled. Our crew is coming together. Himla, I know and trust, and Elwi, I know from reputation. I can't say the same for Fenrir. I suppose new frontiers attract wild types, but this is a professionally funded voyage by a chartered Imperial guild. I can see our esteemed Imperial guest has also arrived. That's some sick armor.
Earthbound, reborn, hear me. I am Royal Imperial Mananaut Regulus.
Your voyage is of interest to the Elder Council. Takeoff is permitted. Travel restricted to Mundus outer measure 3/20. Peril acceptable. My presence necessary. Have you heard any rumors? The lover turns... Okay. Takeoff is permitted. Propulsion is lacking. Varliance, so bright in my home, so rare on your Nern. Your task assigned. Displace your matter and retrieve 4 great Varla stones. I do not know what you're talking about, sir. Unravel your being and manifest on Nirn 35.27 by 404. Many husks guard the Varlians. Their spirits long gone, but the danger remains. What? You cannot? Disappointing. Only through reverse portal techniques or the hand of higher beings. I remember now. Very well. I shall take you. Are you ready? So, from what I know about the older Elder Scrolls games, the ones that came before Morrowind, there's a lot more of this stuff. Weird space travel, spaceships, whatever this guy is, slodes, all that kind of stuff that never make an appearance in the later games. And I don't have a lot of experience with that. So if there are references that I'm not understanding, that's why. I know what a Varla stone is, but yeah, this is kind of out there for me. I am ready for whatever it is you're about to do. Hold close to your definitions. Ooh, an Ayleid rune. I already like it. 4 great Varla stones will light the way. This place winds and coils. Do not falter. If you wish to displace your matter once again, I will assist. Okay, so you can teleport us out. Ooh, an Ayleid rune. It's like I'm playing Project Cyrodiil already. Gotta love the traps. Especially when they stun you in it. Ayleid chests and reliquaries. Just amazing. What are you? Plague Bearer Mummy. Yeah, we don't want to get hit by your bullcrap. Get out of here. Alright, so some Daedra. Don't see those in Ayleid ruins very often, at least in Oblivion. Surfeit of Thieves. Sure, we'll take a security book. I do love these kinds of quest mods though, and I know there are quite a few that are coming out in particular for this modding madness month. So I kind of like just these random adventures into cool locations, and I'm sure there's some pretty good loot at the end. What is that? Is that a golden saint? Something. A robot? A radiant Aurorian. I think these are Meridia's Daedra, right? So we can go in 2 directions. We can go this way or we can go that way. Let's go this way. Why not? There's an Ayleid stone right here. Can we take it? No, we cannot. It pushes you away. Can we take it now? No. Okay. Actually knocked us into the water that time. I guess this is why they want you to be a high level or have like levitation or something so you can get out of here. I don't know if you can get out of here otherwise. Well, I don't know how to disable that barrier, so we're just gonna press on. Hopefully there's a switch somewhere. I like all these custom enemies. They look pretty cool. Dremora Sharpshooter. Ebony arrows. We'll take ebony arrows. That's pretty good. Don't know what this is. A Welkin Spirit. Okay. That's a new enemy. I feel like these guys are in the Project Cyrodiil release, or they were in the one before. The Island of Stirk. I feel like they're in that one. A rune-etched stone. This stone tablet is etched with runes that flow with a faint residual power. You don't recognize the language, but the engraving seems at odds with the runes' iconography. I think that's how you say it. Not a word I use a lot in my daily life. Crystal remains. The pedestal is covered with scattered crystal remains. The ice in this room seems unnatural, as if it's from some powerful magic. Are we supposed to burn the ice? No? Well, I've done all I can do. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies over there. Thank goodness we brought Goldbrand, even though it's out of charges now. Ooh, this guy hits like a freaking truck. I had planned on using spells, but I guess that one's down the drain. Haven't used a single spell on an enemy. We'll pick up the Daedric Battle Axe, worth a lot. Haha, fireball. Yeah, I tried to make custom spells and they just ended up being worse than the pre-made ones, so we're just gonna roll with the pre-made ones. Storm Atronach, alright. You have far too much health to be using fireballs, so we're gonna smack you with a sword. We could drop down here. Seems like it's a different section entirely. Yeah, let's drop down, see what's going on. A large Welkin stone. Use siphon energy from the stone. I think that gives us back magic, so that's kind of cool. Attempt to deactivate the stone. Yes. There we go. 1 great Varla stone acquired. Can we pick up these stones? Yes, we can, and they're actually worth something, so we'll take them with us. Worst case, we just stick them in our house. Big cavern section. Awesome. Thank goodness we're pretty good at jumping. Yeah, I don't see... Oh, there you go. That's how you're supposed to get it. So that's another one down. Whoa. What's going on here? There we go. Another of Meridia's. Yeah, our fire spell's not doing much. We're just gonna smack you some more. I am the great Archmage. Auroran Halberd. That's a new item. We're gonna take that. I'm all for custom items and armor. Okay, well, let's go grab this one since we're here again. Now that we know how to kind of acquire them. Just have to push this button. Right? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. How do you... Can we get it from up here? No. Something to do with these buttons. There we go. We got it. Awesome. 3 down. 1 to go. And it's got to be this way, because it's the only way we haven't gone, I think. That's one difference between the Oblivion Ayleid runes and this one, is how much brighter it is in here. It's actually very easy to see things. It's usually pretty dark in these in Oblivion. Let's try some of our fireball magic. Like that. You're not taking any damage. We could go for the better spell. It's going to use all of our magic, though. But what's the point of magic if you never spend it? Especially when you miss. Can we touch these for magic? Yes, we can. Awesome. Maybe I should be spamming spells then, if we can use those every time. All right, we got them. Ayleid War Axe, cool. Inner Sanctum, that sounds very important. Hopefully this is where the last one is. This place looks pretty sick. I wonder what part of Cyrodiil this is. What are you? You kind of look like a bird. You are a bird. Dang, where are my Welkin stones? All right, we're gonna have to do the old smack. The ground beneath your feet trembles with energy. That's not good. The strange cloud saps your spirit. Oh boy, what's going on? Okay. We're back. We need more health. We're kind of dying here. Can't hit that Welkin spirit. Guess we'll just hit Bird Lord here. There we go. Gotcha. You need to die too. No corpse for us to... Oh, no, there he is. The strange cloud saps your spirit, okay. Welkin Heart. Cast light, restore magicka. Okay, I already like this. And lightning shield. That's a pretty good amulet. Saps your spirit. Is that actually draining our ability here? Doesn't look like it. Give me that Welkin stone. Oh, no, I wasn't done. As you touch the Varla stone, a fractured memory washes over you. The Sorcerer King does battle against an insurrection. Traitors seek the city's grand Varla stones. Another flash, rituals beneath corrupted stars, turning starlight stones into void dark weapons. Then, traitors lie dead as the din of battle fades. A once great city is now a hollow tomb, but the Sorcerer King waits, undying, charged to protect the last vestiges of his city's majesty. I assume it was that guy. At least we killed him, though. Wouldn't want him protecting his city. All right, well, guess we need to go talk to spacesuit guy. What up? I got the stones. Your Varliance is within acceptable parameters. Now displace your matter. I shall take you. Are you ready? Yes. Hold close to your definitions. I've returned with Mananaut Regulus and 4 powered Varla stones. I should report my success to Edwina. Yes, I should. You have the stones? Fantastic. The ship is due to arrive in the city at any time. Please escort the Mananaut towards Scar to see the Galerion in person and try to keep your jaw off the floor, Archmage. I will be along shortly. It is a potent vessel, surely, but you would do better to see it in person. We shouldn't waste time here. Another beautiful day in Vardenfell. And there's the airship.
Have you seen the airship? They call it the Galerion. It's incredible.
I know, it's mine. I feel like I'm playing Fallout 4 right now. We are the Brotherhood of Steel. We come in peace. Yes, closer inspection is required, but this vessel might suffice. Take this, Earthbound. Use it to displace yourself onto the vessel, or if you require, to the ruins of Varliance where the stones were hidden. Now I can delay no longer. Alright, but I think I am going to end the video there for today. Leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger. What mysteries await us in the grand airship, the Galerion? You'll have to tune in next time to find out. If you've enjoyed this content, like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and you'll be able to see more Morrowind and Oblivion content. Other than that, though, thank you for watching, and peace out.